Hi, my name is Claire. Welcome to my channel, Clara Cole, where I share my wonders and thoughts. In these new videos, I just sit down to answer some present questions. It's one of the way I communicate with myself. Thank you for clicking on my video. If you're busy, please save it to watch later or enjoy it right now as if you're listening to a friend sharing her thoughts. Recently, I have observed some random TikTok video about chick clothes, Italy summer, pictures of other people's life, some random YouTube videos, some episode of my childhood favorite detective movie, which is Conan, and a sort of story of Sherlock Holmes. This is how I communicate with myself, sometimes through mundane things, sometimes through silent moments, or even through making videos. This journey helped me know more about myself, a person I am with 24/7, but sometimes it's hard to express every thought I have. Before I answer the question, let me show you a paper bag and a little story of about me, and my brother. My brother is a frugal person. He can decide to buy or not to buy something very easily, but I'm on the opposite side. If I like something, it's hard for me to let it go. Like this paper bag would have some notebooks inside. I remember I asked him to buy this for me in January of this year. He didn't buy it though. He thinks it's not necessary for me. At first, I didn't think so because I wanted to. Then I realized it's true. And now when I don't think about it, it's how it turns out in a good way. In this way, I actually need them. Guess who ended up buying it? My brothers. Um, I didn't ask him though. Thank you. Back to my brother. Recently, he asked me why I choose to make more videos on YouTube rather than on TikTok. Because he thinks I will approach more people in TikTok platform. Actually, before I make a videos on YouTube, I also did some video on TikTok already, and it didn't have enough space for me to tell long stories like I do now on YouTube. It's made me think again and again, and I was confused for a while. But eventually, I decided to focus and invest my time on YouTube. His questions came along after I had already made my decision. So it didn't make me confused anymore, but it's made me look back on that time and see how far I have come. For me, it's food. We call it bánh nậm, a delicious dish from my hometown. This is a food I used to eat with my grandparents and parents. It still brings back many memories and stories they told me. I love how there are so many dishes in Asia made from fried flour, like bánh nậm, mochis, or tteokbokki. They are all made from the same base ingredient, but when combined with other ingredients, they bring out different flavors and that represent different cultures. I'm revising dermatology slide to prepare for my exam. In previous summers, I spent time learning everything, trying to surpass more people in my circle and to achieve something. But now I choose to learn because to I want to make the next semester more relaxing, not to impress or surpass anyone. And I realize I know myself better now, and I also have more time to communicate with myself.
Trước khi hai quay là hai sẽ không nghe kèm.
Đến sáng mà mở. For me, for me, it's food. We call it bánh nậm, a delicious. Sorry. For me, it's food. We call it bánh nậm, a delicious dish from my hometown. This is a food I used to eat with my grandparents and my parent. It still brings back my. Bleh. So, see you in the next vlog.